I've been in a cozy gaming mood lately and I have been playing tons of titles, so here's a list of 5 indie games that I think more people should know about. PSA, these are not just farming simulators. First on this list is Lil Gator, a funny 3D platformer where you are trying to recreate childhood magic with your sister by working with your friends to build a medieval fantasy world. You'll explore the islands and complete quests, interact with wacky characters, and build out a D&D inspired role-playing game to get your sister to spend more time with you. It explores aspects of feeling like you're not enough, growing up, and still making time for your inner child. The story explores Lil Gator and his sister, who recently started college while Lil Gator is still in grade school. When they were both younger and had a lot more free time, they used to spend a lot more time together creating and playing games. But now that his sister has started college, she has a lot less time for her brother. This story explores their relationship and how communication between people you care about is so important. Speaking of Game Pass games, Have a Nice Death is an action roguelike where you play as an overworked and tiny death, whose employees are goofing off and wreaking havoc in the overworld. Each run is completely different from the floors available to you, weapons you'll pick, and challenges you'll face. In this regard, it does remind me of games like Hades, where you start back at the beginning when you die. But the combat is fun, a lot of the artwork is a cute, dark fantasy feel, and it is obviously combat heavy, but there are a ton of wacky side characters that you can get to know, and it's a very witty and self-aware game. It is the most action-heavy game on this list, and if for some reason you do want to tone down the combat, there is an easy mode available to you. So let's keep going with the spooky trend, and I want to show you another game that, although available on the Switch, are also available on Game Pass. In fact, I'm pretty sure every single game on this list is available on Game Pass. The Rewinder is a spooky adventure puzzle game based off of Chinese mythology. You play as Yoon, who is the last of a group known as the Rewinders, people with the power to go back and forth through time to help solve mysteries and alter disasters. Meet ghosts, goblins, and trolls and help alter timelines to erase angered and trapped spirits. A majority of the gameplay takes place in a semi-abandoned and ruined village, though traveling back in time allows you to see how lively and complex things were here. Talks of monster attacks and people disappearing, it is up to you to go back and alter time. This does have a bit of replayability, as there are usually 2 options on how you can end a chapter. The good way, which will erase the angered spirit and alter the future, and one where you fail but still continue the story, leaving the angered spirit behind. I'm having a lot of fun with this game and I cannot recommend it more. Continuing with the theme of time travel, the next game on this list has 2 protagonists, one of which is set in the past and one in the distant future. Shay and Vela are 2 young people who go on a wacky adventure that honestly is a bit of a fever dream at times, with barfing trees and talking spoons. This title is called Broken Age, another point-and-click adventure game where you solve puzzles and make choices to advance the story. You can also travel between the past and future realities freely, so you can advance the game at your own pace. This game comes in 2 parts in an amazing coming-of-age tale with full voice acting and fantastic world building. We have finally made it to the last game on our list. If you've made it this far in the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video because it really helps out the channel. Alright, so the last game on this list is a bit more well known, as it has come out with an additional 3 DLCs, and I'm talking Escape Academy. If you're into escape rooms, you're gonna love this game. Play by yourself or co-op as you make your way through Escape Academy, a school designed to train the best escape artists in the world. When things go wrong, people disappear, and danger starts happening around the school, it'll be up to you to fix everything. You definitely don't play this game for the story alone, but the gameplay is really thoughtful, it's a ton of fun, and no 2 levels are the same. Honestly, this is one of the most fun puzzle games that I have ever played, as it truly feels like an escape room versus any puzzle adventure titles that we have mentioned on this list. They also recently came out with a DLC that offers couch co-op that allows you to play against instead of with the person next to you. And that's gonna do it for this video. If you like what you saw, don't forget to leave a like and check out this video where we go over the best starter Pokemon in every single region, and I will see you in part 2. Bye-bye!